Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving into Lucea. Now look at the main road that takes you into Lucea. Look at how it's flooded. Unbelievable. On the other side, that's the Caribbean Sea. Literally just a wall separating this roadway from the ocean, from the sea. Now this is the main road that you take when you're driving from Montego Bay to Negril. Two major tourist destinations in Jamaica. And look at the state of the road. It's raining and it's like this road has no drainage. So this is Lucea definitely needs a bypass. Without a doubt, this cannot continue. There was some talk once of building a bypass for Lucea and Hopewell, but haven't heard anything more about it. No updates, nothing. But Lucea definitely needs a bypass. Now this is the Northern Coastal Highway, but it runs along the coast and it runs through Lucea. So the Prime Minister announced yesterday in Parliament that they were actually doing some work, going to expand the Northern Coastal Highway and build bypasses for Runaway Bay and Discovery Bay. But Lucea, there was no mention of Lucea and Hopewell in that project. It was mentioned once in an article that it takes persons longer to drive from Montego Bay to Negril than it does for them to fly from the US to Jamaica. And this is one example of such a case. Okay, they do have drainage. You can see the water running off there. Clearly, sometimes the water just falls faster than the drains can run them off. But without a doubt, Lucea definitely needs a bypass. It's a large town. It's the capital of Hanover. And it's on the route between Montego Bay and Negril. And Negril is a major tourist destination. You have so many hotels in Negril that, and all those passengers use this road to get to the Sangster International Airport. Actually, 85% of all the tourists that come into Jamaica come into the Sangster International Airport. And let's say even 25% of them go to Negril. That is almost 20% of all tourists that come into Jamaica would use this road. The Northern Coastal Highway between Montego Bay and Ocho Rios is being expanded to 4 lanes because that road was built to accommodate 15,000 cars a day, and it has far exceeded that amount. More than 15,000 cars use it per day. So they're expanding the road so that it can manage up to 40,000 cars per day. It's going to be a 4-lane dual carriageway with bypasses in a few of the key towns. So hopefully after that road is finished, they will focus on this side. But in the interim, this Lucea definitely needs a bypass. That needs to be top priority for this area. And the road between Montego Bay and Ocho Rios is going to be one of the most expensive roads ever built in Jamaica. And that's just upgrading it from 2 lanes to 4 lanes, and in 2 or 3 cases putting in a bypass. It's going to cost over 120 billion Jamaican dollars. It's one of the largest capital expenditures in Jamaican history. And that's what it cost, that's what they're estimating it to cost. You know, when these roads start, there is the cost can go up drastically. So that's just the starting cost. But it's needed though, and when they finish that project, they definitely need to focus on this side. Hopewell is like this, but Hopewell isn't as large as Lucea. It's not as populated, it doesn't have the population like Lucea, and it's not the town is not as big. So, but it definitely needs a bypass as well, but Lucea should be the top priority. The town looks like it's literally flooding. And this road is actually a one-way. You see the cars braking a one-way.